Beloved, nothing in this life is as it appears on the surface. And so many people want you to live by the standards of society that are absolutely effing, not going to say that word, insane. Insane. Because when you place structures over love and you allow, so structure was originally created to sustain and deepen and expand love. And when you place structure as more important than love, what happens is you do things that cause harm to yourself and to others. Not on purpose, but because structure has a different variable of center point than love. Structure is designed to create experiences and environments where there's, quote, safety. But in this life, in this temporary experience of embodiment, what is safety? I invite you to inquire within yourself about this particular awareness, this particular piece of your life. So I was having this conversation with my older daughter, who is this, amazing person who has incredible, she's 25 in the world, she's successful, she's brilliant, she's beautiful, she's amazing in every way. And she posed the question to me today. Mom, you just she said to me, you just live by a different world. And she's like, you value freedom more than you value stability and security. And it just like sent me on this place of questioning, this deep inner inquiry around, what is freedom and what is stability and what is security, and how do we quantify that? And for me, the ability to be free, to be able to, really be in the essence of life and the essence of joy and, regardless of circumstances, regardless of the externals that most people define their lives by, I value the ability to tap into what is beyond this world and bring it into form. And I happen to be a genius at that for other people, and maybe not so great at that for me. And so from my children's perspective, they want to see me being more stable and more reliable and more, grounded in the reality of the externals, and me being like a force of gravity of that. And what it makes me realize is how important it is to be really radically authentic and be in that space of knowing where the internal point is that allows that freedom of infinite possibility to step in and change all of the circumstances of your life. And this is the field of miracles. Most people on this planet live by the world of structure and the world of form, which is effect. Not that when you live from this other way that I live from, it's not that you're never going to suffer, because I promise you, there's so many experiences of vast suffering, vast experiences of sadness and loss and whatever, but in the center of every single one of those experiences, when you are of love and coming from love, you can always tap into the infinity that exists beyond this, that when tapped into deeply enough, changes everything in the material reality, in the experiential reality that, surrounds you. And I personally just lost my mother. And that's a huge experience of, so when I say lost my mother, I say lost my mother from the perspective of this human person who was the matriarch of our family, who would send my children gifts, who are the only people in the world that would do that. Who would check in with me and say, darling, how are you? How are you really? Those points of reference as a physical being in a physical reality are so vitally important and so magical and so powerful. To get a gift box from my mom, for my children. My children don't have a father that is anywhere involved in their lives, not even in child support. Not at all. So to have someone that was not me being, available to these kids and loving them is like such a relief for me, such a joy and beauty and bliss for me. And I'll tell you more stories about my incredible, incredible, incredible mother and family and all of that. But what I want to say about that is never underestimate your ability to change someone's life by being present and being generous and being loving and being kind. And right now, that's what me and my children are so open to receive at this moment. And if it is in your heart and soul, to create a world where that's the reality when you have these experiences, please share your presence, your words, your love to me and these precious children who now have, a different world to experience from here forward. We're all in this together. And if you think and you believe that you can turn a stray eye to when other people suffer or other people experience pain or other people experience loss, you will find yourself not able to receive the blessing that is desired for you and meant for you in this life. As you give, so shall you receive exponentially. It's true.